morning. Good morning. I hope you can hear me. Give me a one if you can hear me. I hope you can. In that little intro there, that lighthouse you saw up there on that hill, that is where Doug, right now, the trees are not all leafed out. They're getting ready to be. We've got a very short window of opportunity left for videoing the sunrises up there, but that's where Doug has been getting those beautiful, beautiful sunrises that he's been getting lately. And just a different viewpoint of the river. And you can see so far in the distance from up there. It's just breathtaking. But very soon, within the next few weeks, the leaves are going to be all leafed out and the trees will be full, and we'll be able to enjoy some of that view, but not the sunrises like we have been. But welcome. And that won't stop us. We'll just go back down to the riverfront where we had been. It's just fun to go to different places and get different viewpoints, you know? And so we've already scouted out a few other spots to go to, but we're going to keep going there until the leaves are full, because then we won't get to see that view again until fall. So welcome. Thanks for being here. We're here. Today is all about the Native American flute right now. And I've got two of my flutes here that I'll be playing, and get my thing set up here. I've been adding to my music, and you know, I'm old school, so all of my original music, I write it on paper with a pen. And then it goes in a 3-ring binder in sheet protectors, and then it goes to the safety deposit box. So I have all of that with me right now here, and I'm currently making files for my iPad. So I have all of that music, and my goodness, I had not realized now I knew I had written 69 Native American flute pieces that I had composed. I had not realized, I've been writing all this last year. I started writing and inspiration just hit me, and I started, and I still haven't stopped. But it's not just Native American this time. It's fiddle tunes, mandolin tunes, and Irish whistle tunes. I've written some jigs and some Irish jigs and some reels and some like barn dances. But I've also still writing my Native American flute music, and specifically for the YouTube channels. And I did not realize till I got that out last night, because I started writing in 2010 with my Native American flutes, with my flutes. And those papers are all yellowed. I was showing them to Doug. And then my new ones, I've written 49 new pieces in this last year, and I had not realized it was up to that many. So I'm excited. Let's see who's here. I see Michael's Adventures. Hello, thanks for being here. And Alan Schaefer is here. Hello, thanks for being here. I appreciate it very much. And thank you for the sound check, Alan. Thank you for the ones. So let's get started, shall we? I'm going to be adding some new music. I'm introducing them one at a time as a process. I froze for a minute. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay. It said rewrite your text in your messages. I don't know what that was, but I exited right out. I don't even know where it came from. Now I've lost my train of thought. Oh, there's a process to introducing them. And so I will be introducing at least one of my new, maybe not a new piece, but a new piece to us here. And at least one this week, if not two. We'll see. We'll have to see if I can get some quiet recording time. That's what everything depends on right there. All right, well, let's see what we're going to look at today. I thought we might look at some of the fallow deer. I love watching the deer. So let's just start right there. And I'm going to be playing using my new amp I got with some reverb and some echo. And I'm very, very happy with the sound it is producing. So should I start with this one? Let's get it. All right, let's get a video. All right, here we go. right. So that was my low F sharp flute there. Let's come on over here. And Grandma Kelly's Clean Life, Clean Living. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing me out. And thank you for saying this is very peaceful. That's what it is to me. I find this music so peaceful. When I heard it, I fell in love and with the peace that it gave me. And I had to get my own flutes and start playing. And for years and years, see, I started playing in 2008. And for probably the first 3 years, I just played for myself here in my living room and whatever family I could wrangle into a chair to sit and listen. So thank you so much for being here, everybody. It means a lot. Let's see. I'm going to switch flutes for the next round. This is my D flute here, and it has a higher tone. It is not as low as that previous one. Let's see, what should we watch? Well, let's watch some water. This is footage we took out at our local lock and dam. We have 4 dams very close by, within hour and a half, and 2 that are like 20 minutes away and 30 minutes away. And this is our closest one to us. And we've gone out there and filmed some moonrises. We have so much footage we haven't released yet. It's kind of crazy. But, you know, winter comes and I can't get out because of my lupus and my arthritis. And so in my mind, come winter, I'm just going to have all of that I haven't been able to get to yet to edit and continue editing and putting out content and making new material to play my flute to and all those things. Grandma Kelly says, I'm still in the hospital with Joey, so I have time to listen to things I can't normally. It's so pretty. Thank you. And Kelly, our whole community has had your family in our prayers. I want to be sure that you know that, and we still do. We are lifting you all up and lifting Joey up as well, and you and all of your family. So just wanted to be sure you knew that. All right, let's go grab this video. Where is it? Here it is. All right. Here we go. And I'm back. People always ask me, oh, I'm echoing. People always ask me, how long can you hold those notes? Because sometimes I can hold them pretty long, but I used to be a swimmer, so holding my breath for long periods of time used to be kind of a contest we did. But as an adult, I've developed asthma, and so it depends on the day. It just depends on the day how long I'm able to hold those notes or not. So, yeah. So, such is life, you know. You do what you can do on the day you can do it. That's my motto. Let's see here. Oh, comments. That's what I'm looking for. You're welcome. You're welcome, Grandma Kelly. You're welcome. Let's see. Okay, we've been 20 minutes. Let's see if we can grab one more to look at. I'm really enjoying this new amp, and I do everything prayerfully before we make purchases, before we even start looking. I do it prayerfully, and I believe wholeheartedly that is exactly why this fell into my hands, because I was wanting some sort of a sound system, but it needed to be inexpensive. It needed to be within my budget, and I came across. We have a local pawn shop that we frequent quite frequently to see what's there, and walked in that day, and they had 2 amps with reverb. I'm like, okay, so of course you grabbed the big one, right? And I got permission to try it out. I didn't have a flute with me, but they let me get a guitar down and plug it in and play around with it to see what it sounded like, because I had a certain sound I was after, right? And the big one, although it looked fantastic, it just wasn't the sound I was after. So the other one they had was this little bitty amp for $35. I'm like, oh, it's not going to work, but it's here and I'm here. So plug it in. And I'm talking to Doug when I'm saying this. And it was perfect. It was perfect. So that's what I'm using. I spent $35. Now, we're musicians. We already have microphones and other amps, but reverb has never been anything that I was interested in having. So none of my other amps have reverb. Nowhere in my sound system is there a reverb dial or button or anything until now. So I'm very thankful for that. Hello, Lily. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see. Let's find our next video. We may just go to the creek. I know we just did water, but I'm in the mood for more water because it's so soothing. So here we go. This is Bear Creek. This is right next to our house. Let's see here. I got to get off of the screen, go to this screen. And all right, here we go. I'm going to switch flutes, go back to my low one. And here comes a cat. False alarm, the cat's in the way. Hold on. Okay, you cannot sit there right now. Go on. Thank you. Sorry. If I hadn't made him move, he'd have been right in the middle of my flute playing in 2 seconds. All right, here we go. I could just watch that water for hours, and the other one with the waves coming in on the shore. And I just love watching the sun dance on the ripples of that water. And I find it so soothing and so relaxing. So I'm going to turn this off. It's going to make a pop sound, but nothing's wrong. It just does it. All right. All right. That way I won't accidentally. So I'm sure you heard that crash. That was my cat. He came back right to the spot I made him leave a while ago and just knock stuff down because that's what he does for joy. But of course, he walked over. He was sniffing the microphone. Don't know if you heard whiskers on there or not. I think he licked my flute to see what it tasted like, because they have these leather pieces hanging down. I thought I was going to have to fight him for my leather wrapping on my flute, but instead he just turned around and knocked something down and left. They are temperamental little boogers, but I love them. Oh, thank you all so much for being here. It is a beautiful day. We had a bit of a thunderstorm this morning, and so I'm always on my relaxation channel. I'm always collecting sounds, so I have a whole computer file of sound files. Now you can get online and you can buy this stuff, but my budget doesn't allow for that, so I run around like a crazy person. I video it because that's the easiest thing for me to do. Turning on my video, and then what I have a program that will extract MP3 sound from my video as an MP3 file. So then I have to edit the video to get the noises out and the people talking and stuff. And then I save that. Then I extract it as an MP3. So I'm slowly building my sound file for backgrounds for my videos, background sounds for my videos. And excuse me. And this morning I could hear thunder rumbling. I'm looking at the sun shining, but I could hear thunder. So I have an enclosed porch, and so I took the camera out there and I turned it on and just left it sit out there for 30 minutes. And during that 30 minutes, on our clear sunny day, that thunder got closer. It started raining, and then it quit, and then the birds were singing. I hope I got that on my camera. And so I left it out there because I'm like, okay, we'll see. It might not be done because now it's cloudy a little bit. So sure enough, it started to sprinkle. So I went out there and turned it on, and that sprinkle turned into a downpour and a lot of thunder. And I'm really hoping that I got some good sound on my video. And by that, I mean, I got to edit out all the traffic noise. If there were kids out playing, I got to edit that out. There's just a lot of editing to do because you don't know exactly what you've captured and what you haven't. And you might have to delete a really cool part because of neighborhood noise, traffic, and somebody honks a horn or something. So, but I always have fun doing that. And, I get a lot of weird looks because I don't even point the camera at anything. I'm just out there with it on. But it's working. It's working. I've got all kinds of nighttime frogs. I've got some peeps peeping the other night, and just pulled off to the side of the road to record those and got threatened with somebody to call the police. So we had to leave, but I don't think we would have got in trouble, but I didn't want to find out. So we went ahead and went. We weren't there to cause a problem with anybody or scare anybody, or I don't think we're scary. I think we might have looked a little suspicious. But so we got that. We'll try again a later time and make it quick, not stay quiet. We were only there like 20 minutes, but I guess that's enough to make somebody concerned, and it would me. But when you're the one in the car doing nothing wrong, you don't think about that. You don't think about looking suspicious, right? Because you're not up to anything. You're just recording frogs. Now, I wonder if the police have ever got that for an answer when they knocked on somebody's window and said, "Excuse me, what are you doing?" "I'm recording frogs." They probably make me get out and walk a line. I don't know. I didn't want to find out, so we went ahead and left. But yeah, so hopefully I got some good thunder and some good rain sounds. But I'm really after thunder. I'm really after thunder because that is so cool. That is so cool, right, Lily? It's like frogs. What are you drinking? Nothing. Yeah. So, but it's, that's how you collect these little sound bites. If you're going to build your own library, you got to do some stuff that's hopefully not suspicious, but it might make people think, what are you up to? Could you please get your claw out of my pretty shirt? Thank you. He's down here. I figured out, they think I'm talking to them when I'm talking to you guys because they can't see you. They just know Mama's sitting in her chair and she's just talking. She's just talking. Well, they were yelling at us from a distance. Yelling threats from a distance. And, these days, you don't know if somebody's armed. You just don't know. So if they were going to take the time to yell at us, threaten us, we're like, okay, we're out of here. And it was dark. So that's probably the issue they had, is it was dark. And I mean, to get nighttime sounds, you got to be out in the dark. So, yeah, there was that. They probably had a right to holler at us. But yeah, we didn't want to anger anybody any further. So we just went on home. But all right. Yeah, people are so much fun, aren't they? If we're out in the daytime, we talk to people and it's fun to get to meet people. But yeah, it was nighttime and it wasn't really late. It was only like 9:30. But okay. We're in your space. We'll get out. We really weren't in their space. We were by the railroad tracks and there was railroad tracks. There was property, and then there was a house over there on the other side of the railroad tracks, and on the other side of the other property there was a house. So I'm just kind of trying to explain the distance. We tried to pick a place where we wouldn't be bothering anybody, but yeah, and yeah, so we just left. We'll try it again, and we won't stay so long this time. 20 minutes, I guess, pushed it, so we'll go for 10. 10 minutes. That's what I'm going to go for. 10 minutes. And get my frogs out. No, I have cat hair on my tongue. Thanks, kitty. Oh, well, kitty kisses. They're worth it. Okay. So I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for being here. And I will be back. I'm doing a flute live. They're just real quick ones here on this channel, Doug and Ava's Place, and also on Ava Potterfield and Friends, and because not everybody crosses over to the other channels, and so I'll be doing both in both places, and so you'll see that popping up. But thank you all so much for being here, and I will let you go. Always remember that you are awesome. You are wonderfully made. You are here for a reason. And you are inspiring people around you when you don't even know it. It's true. It's true. And if you're struggling right now, hang in there. Hang in there and never give up. Never give up. And Grandma Kelly, we are praying for you and your family. And you're in our thoughts and prayers. So everybody, keep doing what you're doing. And I'll see you around somewhere soon in a chat probably. All right. Oh, and he's saying goodbye too. Mr. Monkey. Love y'all. Bye.